back-to-back games, back-to-back wins for the Laval Rocket here in Binghamton, New York this weekend after snapping a 7-game losing streak last night. On Friday night for Laval, they came back into Binghamton on Saturday night and they did the exact same thing, winning 5-2 over the Binghamton Devils tonight. After the game, we spoke with head coach Joel Bouchard as well as Brett Lernout, Nikita, Jevpalovs, and Michael Chaput. So let's hear what they have to say about how things are feeling inside the Laval Rocket dressing room now that they've got 2 wins under their belt. Based on what sounds like the mood in the room, 2 wins in a row like that have to just really things home.
Yeah, especially, you know, when we had a few losses in a row, and like I said, the guys were practicing hard. We had a good game. I think guys were squeezing the stick a little bit for a young team. I thought tonight we came out of the block. We played a great first period. A couple of mistakes when we had the lead 2-0. I think complacency or you know, lack of experience, and we paid hard those mistakes with 2 goals. And after that, it was a grind to finish the period. But I'm really proud of the way we talked to the player. We reset after the second period and came out with a strong effort for a young team like that. A lot of teams would lose that game in the third just because, you know, they mess up and they don't feel good about themselves, and we try to keep a positive atmosphere. And I really like the way we played the first 5 minutes of the third and through the whole third period. So yeah, they got to feel good about themselves. It's a young team with not much experience, and they're learning like fast, and we're challenging them, and they have a bit of a recipe where they feel good and they get wins. So I'm proud of them.
Also, the resilience both nights. Binghamton wasn't going to let that lead just sit there, and they brought it back to this for both nights. But both nights they dug deep and found a way to win.
No, I know when you know, we got a bunch of guys from everywhere at the beginning of the year, and had some more young players as we went along, and they're just really invested, and we're pushing them, and they give us you know, character back, which we like. You're right. You know, after they scored the first goal, Binghamton came hard. They had nothing to lose at that point. They gathered some momentum. They got 16 shots in the second period, and I think we bent a little bit, but we didn't crack, which I'm very proud of. And I felt after we reset, you know, after the second period, you would think that they would have the momentum, they would come after us, but our guys counter back, and that's why as a coach you're happy the way they respond, and they grow. And like I've told them after the game, for you guys to manage a game like this, that's not easy. I've played the game. Usually you would lose a game like that. You guys find a way to go win it. Then if you're in the NHL, everybody's happy. If you lose those kind of games, maybe a guy gets sent down, or, you know, doesn't play the game after. Now you're keeping yourself in the NHL lineup, and we have to be here to give them pro lesson. We have 13 rookies around the team, so those pro lessons that we can get, you don't always have to lose to learn. You can learn and realize when you win also.
Nikita Jevpalovs tonight. All weekend has been very noticeable.
Yeah, he was really good this weekend, and I think the whole line was good. Vedmo, Alain, and Nikki, they brought some offense also, but they were really good defending. Did a great job on the PK. No, I really like the way they brought energy, and that's why I started them in the third period, because I thought they had a good game going. And Nikki was definitely a guy that provoked a lot of offense tonight.
Pairing of Alzner and Lernout again, tremendous defense from him this year. Are you pleased with the development?
Hey, you know what? Lernout is progressing a lot the last year. It's very demanding, the style of hockey he has to do, and we're demanding on him. And I thought last night he was just okay, but I thought tonight he came back with a really strong effort and a character. I don't think he was happy with some of the play last night, which wasn't a terrible game, but you know, as a defenseman, you always want to be as good as you can be at what you are. And you're right, I think tonight he bounced back with a really nice effort.
A little scare there with Nikita in there in the third.
Yeah, everything's okay. It was just a cramp. So you just need a few minutes for them to go away, and I think he was fine to us. He had a good third period. Thank you.
Thank you. 2 big games, 2 big wins. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, we were just coming off before this weekend. I think it was a 7-game losing streak there, and that's always tough on especially a young team here. So to bounce back with 4 points this week is huge for us. If we get some momentum into
You particularly stood out big time in the back end this weekend. Did you feel anything different, or just things were clicking for you, just doing what Brett Lernout does?
Yeah, I mean, I think just keeping it to my game, really. Just keeping it simple. And I know it sounds cliche, I say it all the time, but that's all I really gotta do is keep it simple. And I think it really helps that my partner Carl is there. I mean, he's always talking to me, he's always listening to me. He's a veteran, right? So he knows exactly what to do.
It's funny, last night we asked him what he shared with you. It's a defenseman's dream to have a partner who talks as much as Brett Lernout. So it sounds like the two of you have really great communication.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the biggest thing. When you're going back for a puck, you don't really see anything what's going on, right? So you rely on your partner and you put that trust in your partner to give you the right call, right? And I think me and Carl were just going back for pucks and talking and just helping each other out. It really helps. So
you know what playing Belgium is like, and they're kind of 8 games straight right now. What's it going to take to play?
Yeah, they're a good team. They're skilled, they're fast, and they also have some grit. So, I mean, we're just going to have to stick to Laval Rocket hockey and get pucks deep and play really hard and get them on the forecheck and get behind their D and try and score some goals. Yeah, absolutely. Charlie and McNiven there, they had a really good weekend. It's always nice to have them. Thank you.
2 games back, 2 wins. That's going to feel good for you guys.
Yeah, for sure. Especially, they're kind of on a 7-game losing streak here, and we were able to come here, play a tough team, and get 2 wins. It's big for us.
What's the big thing that you saw with this team? Because Binghamton didn't give up either night.
No.
They got right back into it. So what was the key to making sure that you guys could out the 2 points?
I think we kind of let up in the second there. They gave us a good push, and we kind of let up, and they took it to us pretty hard. But we regrouped in between periods here. That was kind of the message also from the coaches, just use this time to regroup and break the chain of events, and it worked out for us. Yeah.
Talk a little bit about how you're feeling. You had places being the Canadiens for a portion of the season and being back with Laval. How's the adjustment for you?
I mean, an adjustment. I mean, I was here in the beginning of the year also, so I kind of know, and I played a lot in the AHL. I know how it is. I think it's more. I just got to come here with the right attitude and help this team out. I'm here now. I want to win here, and whatever happens next is that's going to happen.
What were the big things that you really took from your experience up with your NHL club at the beginning of the season?
Everything's so much faster up there. I find the guys are always in the right position, always doing the right play, so you can't afford to make a mistake because it'll end up in the back of your net most likely. Guys don't make many mistakes up there, and that's the main thing, I think.
Down here, on this team, a lot of young guys, so what's really the key factor in really helping them through all the ups and downs and come on with the grind like the season starts to?
Yeah, exactly. It's a long season. When you're a young guy, I don't think many guys have been through this. Even in juniors, you play a lot of games, but the schedule's not really the same. The traveling and everything, and the grind, and it's hard games. I think being part of played in the AHL for a while, I kind of know what it is, and if I can help those young guys, mature through this and get through January or February. Those are tough months, and get through those is a big thing.
Belgium's put together a pretty big string of wins here lately. What's the key to making sure you guys carry this momentum on a Monday afternoon?
Yeah, it's going to be. It's nice to get a little day in between those games, rest a bit, and they're a good team. They're on a streak, and so are we now. Kind of a little 2-game streak. That's big for us. It gives us confidence. So we're going to go in there and try to play the same game for 60 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. It's nice to get back on the winning streak. We were in a little bit of a slump, and now it was 2 great games, and gave us a lot of confidence for the next games.
Both nights, Binghamton didn't let you guys settle into that lead. They took it back to you and really kept things close. What were the keys to making sure that you came out with the 2 points in those nights?
Yes, they were pretty relentless when they when they were down, and they played desperate. They were trying to come back, but we just tried to stick with it and played our style and played our game, and that's what got us the win.
It's got to be a good feeling in the room, especially going into division rivalry games.
Yes, the guys right now are pretty excited, but there's still 25 or 24 games left, and we have to keep doing what we know the recipe, and we have to keep doing it.
Tell us a little bit about your style of play, because you seem to be in on every play. You're reading the puck really well. You know where plays are happening, and tonight particularly you set up a couple of really nice plays. Particularly Adam Lozan's was a nice shot.
Well, I'm just trying to play how I can and be something that like helps the team every game. And actually, I'm really pumped for Morgan. I know the guy a long time. We played juniors together. That puts a smile on the face that 4 years ago he just came in, and now he scores first goal in the AHL, and I'm sure it's not the last one.
What's it been like for you playing on this team this year? This is your first year with the team. What do you feel?
Well, it's exciting. Of course, I'm not happy with some results we are. Like, I think we should win more games, but the group of guys is ridiculous, good, and we always stick. We don't lose games by much. We always stick, and the boys don't never give up, and it's really fun group to play, and we're gonna be all right.
The energy in the room after the game was certainly palpable. Guys obviously feeling like a bit of a weight is lifted off of their shoulders now that they're back in the win column 2 times in a row, and that's just the momentum they'll need heading into the remaining to the remainder of this road trip. They'll now travel to Belleville for an afternoon game on Monday, which will play at 2 p.m. before they head to Syracuse on Wednesday night for what is always a tough battle with the Crunch. So more divisional matchups coming, and taking these 2 wins with them along on the rest of this road trip is certainly going to help them continue this winning progression as the Laval Rocket looks to turn things around heading down the stretch. For more information and to keep tabs on how they're doing on the road and all season long, be sure you're following at the AHL Report on Twitter, and hop on to AHL.report online for all of our game recaps and exclusive post-game interviews and videos right here on the AHL Report. For Rocket Sports Media, I'm Amy Johnson reporting.